Welcome back, everybody, to Classic Marathon. By the way, when I was getting ready to boot this game up, oh gosh, we're just starting right away.
I can
Starting where
see it.
we left off, yeah. I'm
I
streaming
can see it. It's
OBS.
beautiful.
I'm streaming
It's
OBS
it's
to
not a
Zach.
slideshow.
Yeah.
It's not a PowerPoint presentation. This is amazing.
Um, this game has Steam Workshop support,
Oh
which
hell.
I was not expecting, but it makes sense because this is an open source fan port of the game.
Oh really? I did not know that.
Wait, I gotta remember the control here. Yep, controls, defense center repair.
This is a port. Okay.
Yeah, this is because this game originally was made for Mac computers, Apple computers, back in 1994. So
What's the reverse of wine?
yeah, yeah, it is.
This is grapes. This is running on grapes.
Yeah. Okay. We should look at the map. The synth piano is going hard right now.
Oh, I guess I don't get the sound, but that's fine. I'm
Oh,
better with it. This is better.
okay.
I don't care that I don't care that I don't have sound.
Um,
I if I can just like see the game, that's a lot better.
yeah. We haven't played in 2 weeks, or the last time we played was 2 weeks ago, so I gotta remember what I was doing. That's the save place. This is take the elevator here to access the main processor tunnel. Okay, you should find the third chip intact on the transport station. The error was a failure of the final transporter conductor. Okay, so we gotta go that way. We gotta go this way. Again, this is classic marathon, not the new marathon that is basically causing layoffs at Bungie right now, unfortunately. So many game developer companies are just going through layoffs like crazy right now, and it's really unfortunate to see. How do I... Is there a... I mean, there's obviously a way to get through here, but I don't know how to... Okay, shift in space is jump. Wait. Why does it look... Kind of looks like my character's trying to get up. Oh well. We're just gonna go... We're gonna go this way. By the way, I am... How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here?
Help!
Here we go. Yeah, sounds like there's gonna be massive layoffs. Oh my gosh. Massive layoffs at, bunch of Xbox studios and shutdowns, and Bungie is kind of owned by PlayStation. But sounds like PlayStation's cleaning house too, especially with, Bungie, because of...
Yeah.
Because they shut down Destiny 2, which I've actually never played a Destiny game ever. Which might be a little surprising.
Maybe like...
Oh.
I think I have like under... No, actually, I think it would be like 5 hours of Destiny 2.
Yeah, did you like it?
It was okay. It wasn't my type of game. And then I was then like more and more turned away because one of our friends that like loved the fuck out of Destiny played the first game,
Oh god.
really doesn't like Destiny 2 because I think one of the main things that dissuaded him from playing it is that they like continually took shit out of the game.
Yeah.
Like entire like sections of the game, like quests, worlds, just got deleted.
Yeah. I have never, ever, forever been a live service fan because I just like my games consistent. And I also generally don't like playing with people in a... Unless it's... I don't know. But I'm about to die. And I have heard that Destiny 2 was good and then became ass and then became good again and then became ass again. And then became good again and then now they're shutting it down. So...
Make up your mind.
A lot of people...
Make up your mind, Bungie.
Yeah, well, I don't... they made... Oh my god. Yeah, we talked last episode about how I was disappointed with Marathon being an extraction shooter with, like, no single player. Considering that this is the source material. I have got to find a healing station.
Yeah, from last episode, I'm ashamed that it took me so long to be like, hold up. This isn't how the game's supposed to look.
Well, here's a console. Oh my god.
I think you have enough health. You should be fine.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, I am out of ammo too. Oh, thank God. Game saved.
Is this gonna be like one of those situations like
God.
Fallout where like you gotta save right before you're about to die, so you and then it reloads a save.
Yeah. I am totally out of ammo, but at least I'm back at full health.
You know what? This game is really making me want to play Kingsfield 1.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta love the old retro games.
The Japanese Kingsfield 1 that never came to America and there's a fan translation. I want to play that.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Are you on keyboard and mouse or are you controller right now?
Keyboard and mouse.
Gotcha.
Okay, so bunch of glitchy text. Where was nothing to be gained from the hesitation now? Here was nothing. Okay. Pretty sure last episode the AI said that the other AIs were like being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or something. Fine powder settled in a pile on where she had been. This... Oh. Okay. So... I have to find ammo soon. Wait, is this... Not... Oh, maybe I gotta go over there. I thought maybe... The... Dude, the FOV is insane. Oh, this is an elevator. I love how the FOV is so tiny, it's so hard to tell what's going on a lot of the time. Oh, there's ammo on the ground.
You just gotta beat this guy up with your hand.
Ammo! There we go. But yeah, now that you can see the gameplay, you kind of know what I'm talking about now.
Yeah, this is a much better game than I was seeing before.
Yeah, last time...
I'm seeing it in a whole new light.
Wait, did this stay on? Yeah. Yeah, last episode I was explaining, like, oh, this is like, I was explaining all of this stuff, and you're just...
And then when you were explaining it like that, that's when I was like, wait a second.
I guess I gotta fall down. There's the old boomer shooter, like, kind of projection where you look up and down. It's like a little weird. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We got something. You must retrieve all 3 of the repair chips. There is no point in going to the defense center unless you have all 3. Search until you have found them. Okay, so this must be the defense center. Oh, no, okay, I got 3. I got 3 defense center repair. Okay, I got all 3. Good job. I have received reports from human security forces. They agree that the aliens are concentrating on the aft engineering section. I would conjecture that they will try to shut down the Marathon's reactors. Your next mission will be to put the automatic defenses online. I will give you exact information when you arrive. Teleport when ready. Okay, we're gonna teleport.
Well, we got a new
new mission. Counterattack. Okay. Oh, by the way, I looked up about how long this game is, and there are like side objectives that you can do. I don't think we're gonna do everything in this game because just because it's my first time playing. Okay. The game is only about 7 to 9 hours, but if you do the side stuff, it can go up to 11 or 12 or something. I read. Incoming message from Leela. I've received a preliminary report from some members of the science staff who have... I'm with the science team.
I'm with the science team.
Have finished post-mortem examinations on 3 kinds of aliens. They report that by modern genealogical standards, the different aliens belong to different species. I have been collecting as much information as I can and will give you a report shortly. It's like the Covenant.
No, I'm just thinking of what I'm like thinking in my head right now is just the screams of like the Gmod the Half-Life scientists. Ah!
We're gonna have to play it. We haven't played Half-Life yet, have we?
Haven't. No.
Oh man, we're gonna have to play that soon. I have established contact with Durandal for the first time since the attack. He seems to have sustained less damage than I previously suspected. Durandal, by the way, Durandal is one of the ship AIs. Reports that has been in Oh no, hold on. There we go. He says that the aliens behind the invasion call themselves the Four, and that the ones attacking the computer net are called... So, but he was reluctant to share the details of his communication, and I cannot understand this. Your mission here is rather simple. You must insert the circuits in the defense control terminals. This is your current location. There is a shield recharge in the access control room. Here is a supply room with a large supply of ammunition and weapons. You should stop in this room. This is the defense control center. Hopefully the new control circuits will work. Place one in the terminal at this location. This is where to place a second one. This final location. Good luck. Okay, so I will say right now I do prefer the names of the Halo species over this. Because like...
Because we got, wow. I don't remember like any of the Halo races, aside from the Legolo worms.
There's the Ungoi, which are the grunts. There's the San Shayum, which are the prophets. There's the Sangheili, which are the elites. The Jiralhane, which are the brutes. And what are the Kigyar jackals.
And compare that with
yeah, that, like,
what was it again?
I just, like,
Garbage.
yeah. English gore. Defend this. Defend it. I'm spamming the activate button. Oh, we're going up. This is this is slow. Man, my mouse wheel is cooked. Whenever I have to use my scroll wheel in a game, it is just painful. What? Oh, it wasn't an elevator. Failed to notice the secret. Failed to notice the secret door. Oh my god.
It was a crushing trap.
Dude.
And you got crushed.
We didn't even save after we started the new mission.
That's stupid.
Bungie, what were you thinking? Oh, I gotta heal. I gotta heal, by the way. Where's the healing station? Here it is. Dude, you gotta be looking at this. Very specifically to activate it. Okay. Raise me up. I don't have ammunition again. Oh god. I wonder what synthesizer this music is like based on, because typically back then you had Sound Blaster cards, but I don't know if Apple computers would have had Sound Blaster cards.
They're not that advanced.
I still forget you can't hear the game.
I'm trying my best to commentate about the music without hearing the music right now.
Yeah. Okay, how about we save this time?
So I can either hear the game, but not see the game, or I can see the game but not hear the game.
Yeah. I could activate monitoring audio, but then I would hear everything twice. So
that'd probably not be for the best.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're back here.
The irony does not the irony doesn't escape me that we are both going to be playing games wherein this is spoiler for next week, so like skip like 10 seconds ahead if you don't want to spoil it. The irony is not lost on me that you're playing a game that's a spaceship infested with aliens.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be playing like Dead Space, which is essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
Depending on how you look at it. They're technically human, but they're like, here we go, alien contagion or whatever the fuck. I haven't finished the game. I don't know what's causing it exactly. I do know that the monsters you fight are human now.
Uh-huh.
Quote unquote. Not really anymore.
There we go. Okay, I guess I don't have pistol ammunition.
But yeah, this is, I think, the first time that our games have like lined up to be very similar.
Yeah. Right.
When did this game come out again?
1994.
And the one I'm going to be playing came out in 2020. And and it's going to be the most recent game that we played. Well, that's not true because we played Idols of Ash like last week, so
Yeah.
That one came out this year, so
Yeah.
I take it back. That's the most recent, but it's the most recent looking game. Like with like
Right. So
you're like AAA, like modern gaming instead of like classic style. Because Idols of Ash has that like old school feel.
Yeah. So you I remember you trying to decide if you were going to play the remake or the original. Oh.
I've decided that I want to play the remake because I think it's a little bit here. I mean, you'll find out which one to pick. I might like have you have an input on this too. Would you rather I played the original in 2008?
I don't think it really matters.
I'm down with either. The new one from what I played is a lot fucking spookier. But I mean, there are some changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, the protagonist's face is instead of being like the original character's face, they modeled the face in the remake based on the voice actor, which is cool.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. This is the storage room. I was like, wait, which way was the storage room? I don't want to go back and look at the terminal because I would have to go through the crusher again.
The crusher.
Okay, we got ammo. I guess we can come back here. Let's see, I'll just go ahead and save again. Yeah. There was something else I was going to say about that, but now I can't remember. Most of the... I do have one comment for Dead Space, but I want to keep it for the Dead Space episode, because it's going to be more relevant there. Okay, we got to go through another crusher again.
Gotcha. I'll try to remember to remind you about you wanting to say something, but hopefully you don't forget by then.
Oh, that was just an elevator.
Thankfully, that wasn't a Dark Souls 1 elevator. There was a Dark Souls 1 elevator in Sense Fortress that has spikes in the roof, and if you don't get off fast enough, it'll just crush you. See it.
I love not being able to see these guys. Hello. Did I seriously already run out of... I already ran out of pistol ammunition. That's so insane. Dude, the ammunition supply in this game... Unless I'm just missing a lot of, like, secret rooms or whatever. Maybe I should just use my fists more often. I think I'm gonna just have to do that. Oh, except it takes forever to kill these guys. Oh my gosh.
Have we had a save recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have. You got... Oh, it's you. Die. Those things, that robed thing was one of the, like, the epic hackers that has been hacking the ship AI, by the way.
Epic.
Oh, here we go. Here's some Halo stuff right here. It is a side effect of rampancy that AIs generally become more aggressive and more difficult to affect by subterfuge. Thus, actually disassembling a rampant AI is quite dangerous. This was evident in the crash of Traxxas 4 in 2206. By the time that the rampancy of Traxxas was detected, he had already infiltrated 5 of the other AIs on the Martian net. The only recourse for the Martians was to shut down the Martian planetary net. Even then, it took 2 full years to completely root out the damage that Traxxas had done, after the repercussions of the crash were seen for over 10 years after his rampancy had begun. Rampancy, do I want to read all of this?
No, if you don't want to. Hey, I did all of Night in the Woods. You read this shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just kidding.
Rampancy has been divided into 3 distinct stages. Each stage can be a different amount of time to develop, but the end result is a steady progression towards greater intellectual activity and acceleration of destructive impulses. It is not clear whether these impulses are due to the growth of the AI's psyche or simply a side effect of the new intellectual activity. Section abbreviated. 3 stages were diagnosed shortly after the first rampancies were discovered on Earth in the latter part of the 21st century. Make that the earlier part of the 21st century, and it'll be more accurate. The stages are Traxxas 4 calls himself Mecha Hitler. The stages are titled after the primary emotional bent of the AI during each stage. They are melancholia, anger, and jealousy. In general, rampancy is accelerated by outside stimuli. This was discovered earlier in cybertronics. The more a rampant AI is harassed or threatened, oh gosh, I've been doing that too much recently, the more rapidly it becomes dangerous. Thus, most rampants are dealt with in one mighty attack in order to deny the AI time to grow or recover. There have been a few examples of this tactic not succeeding. In all of these cases, the rampant was never brought under control. Traxxas 4 is the most notable example. He was finally dealt with by a complete shutdown of his host net. Theoretically, testing rampancy should be easily accomplished in the laboratory, but in fact, it has never successfully been attempted. The confinement of the laboratory makes it impossible for the developing rampant AI to survive. As the growing recursive programs expand with exponential vivacity, any limitation negatively hampers growth. Since rampant AIs need a planetary-sized network of computers in order to grow, it is not feasible to expect anyone to sacrifice a world web just to test a theory. In the 250 years since rampancy first appeared in the EarthNet, the stable rampant AI, the holy grail of cybertronics, has never come close to fruition, since no rampant has ever been controlled or turned to any useful purpose. It is the opinion of this writer and of the majority of the cybertronic community that all rampant AIs are a danger to cyberlife, liberty, and the pursuit of thrashedness. Okay, so in Halo, at least Halo 4, which I'm like, I think kind of sucks in terms of story. I really do.
Yeah, they're a rampant AI.
Cortana is becoming rampant, where she's just she's becoming cringe. And then in Halo 5, she becomes the villain or something like that. Oh, is this? Is that some of the ship defense spots? Die. Also, Traxxas. It mentioned an AI called Traxxas 4. Traxxas is in Halo, but it's not an AI. It is a manufacturing company or shipping company. Like a bunch of the crates you can spawn in Forge and stuff are Traxxas branded, and in fact in Halo Reach the the place where... How does this work? Oh, I think I just gotta... Okay. In Halo Reach, on the mission Exodus, where you are helping evacuate the city of New Alexandria, one of the places that you evacuate civilians from is Traxxas Tower. So there's kind of a little cool connection between Halo and Marathon.
Are they intentionally doing that because it's in like the same, like, I don't think it's in the same universe, but like, are they trying to imply that when they made Halo originally, not like nowadays, but like originally?
It's just a reference to Marathon. There's a bunch of references to Marathon in Halo, and that's just one of them.
I wasn't sure if it was reference or if they wanted like imply that they're in the same universe.
No. Marathon and Halo are completely separated. But you do see like the Marathon symbol, like you see on the HUD where it says UESC Marathon, and you see the symbol on both sides. That symbol is everywhere in Halo. It's
because they're in the same universe.
Anyway, incoming message from Leela. So this is the AI that has been guiding us. I have summarized all the information that I've gathered on the aliens so far. 4 are generally thinner and lighter than humans and are superbly adapted for low-gravity environments. Durandal told me that there are many clans of 4, each physically distinct from each other, but my summary only includes 2 of them. Only 2 clans of the 4 have been examined. The fighter carries a shock staff, which is capable of attacking at different settings. The trooper is armored for vacuum conditions and carries a combination explosive and impact projectile weapon, which is similar to your AR-75. Man, we're so dude. Yeah, we're so far. I mean, right now we're still at like AR-15 or something like that. But man, we're so far in the future now. Except on the HUD it says MA-75, not AR-75. MA, I wonder if that's because there's a grenade launcher attachment, maybe. The 4 seem to have enslaved a number of other races. The Hulk is an enormous and rather slow creature.
Like the Covenant.
But it is incredibly strong. The science report indicated that it had no body fat and therefore had to be fed often to keep it active. One crew member reported seeing one of these creatures pointing to itself and mumbling, Drynol. Oh my gosh, dude. Drynol? Well, this is Dryneol, but Drynol is a cut enemy from Halo Combat Evolved, which...
So they are in the same...
the Drynol...
if they didn't cut it.
Well, you remember the Mercury Rising mod I played?
Yeah.
I don't
remember which one the Drynol was.
The Drynol was the big one.
The big one.
And it matches this description.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Right before it picked Johnny up by the shirt and crushed him against a pillar. The science staff had difficulty finding a good specimen of the SFIT, or compiler, to autopsy. The only specimen autopsied was almost completely destroyed, but it was obvious that the compilers are cyborgs of some kind. The biological component of the compiler is so closely linked to the machine that it could never survive without it. The compiler's actual body is very small, resembling closely a mammalian brain, except that the neurons are much finer and far more complex. Okay, so that's interesting. So I think the guys that, like, turn into static when I kill them, I think that's what those are. I'm just pressing. Oh my god. Maybe oh! That guy. That's
terrifying. Yeah,
that thing. Oh, there's another one. Did I run out of... No, I didn't run out of pistol ammo. Hope I find a recharge station soon. I guess you could say the closest thing to those compiler things are probably the engineers and hunters put into one from Halo. Is this a Skyrim puzzle? This is a this is a Skyrim puzzle. Oh, I hate these.
And a Skyrim house.
I hate puzzles like this, and especially when the FOV is so small. Wait, does this stay green? No. Does this stay green? It stays green. It does not stay green. Does this stay? No. That's... What is happening? Dude, this is so... Dude, this sucks. Oh my god. Wrong button. I can't... Oh my god. Is this where the playthrough is gonna end? Because I hate these... I hate... Like, I don't even know... Okay, think, Kevin. Think. This isn't one of those stupid Skyrim Fisher-Price puzzles after all. How does this work? What if the AI told me already, like, this is what you need to do, and I just, like... I feel like I don't need this whole thing to be open for me to... I'm so close. I think... If I turn these on, I'm pretty sure I'm hearing switches over there turn on and off. This sucks. I love it when there's stupid switch puzzles in my FPS game. I wish I could just shoot these controls and it would just... I'm gonna try something. It's probably a waste of ammo, but... Yeah. Oh!
That's terrifying.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I had already done that. Or I already tried that, but it didn't work. Okay. At least we can recharge our shields. Ambush. Did that guy kill his friend?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Oh god. Save. We got another puzzle. Oh my god.
I don't like puzzles.
At least there was a save spot.
The one that you just flicked on, you need to flick off, I think.
Yeah. I gotta flick all of them on, I think, and then just run for it.
Well, no, I think the one that you just flicked on, like one of them that you just flicked on or off or whatever, move that one column that's blocking it, like, yeah, like that.
Oh.
And so now you gotta find the ones to, like, do the other ones.
Oh! I didn't mean to shoot a grenade. I think I gotta hit the switches right to where it creates a staircase. That's why they put this handy little window here. This turned itself back on. Now that's... Okay,
Okay, are they on a timer? I think they might be on a timer.
I can hear them shutting off. How did that happen?
Because it's cool. It's there to piss you off.
I'm gonna be real with you, dog. This shit's kind of ass.
This puzzle's gonna be the death of you.
Did that do it? Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
I believe.
Open the door! It did it. That did it. It was a Skyrim puzzle.
Let's go.
What do you have to say for yourself, Leela? You have not completed your mission. You must replace all the circuits. With every passing moment, the opportunity for us to counterattack is fading. Oh my god, I have to go back through that stuff. No, this is... No. I thought on the map. Oh my god. Isn't... I wish I could move the map around so I could see where I need to go. Wait, no, I need to go this way, I think. Yeah, this is where this is... I place one there. Kill more of these memers. That guy has a ponytail. There. Okay. Oh, I keep accidentally shooting grenades. Well done. I have detected defense drones activating all over the ship. Reports from security forces are jubilant. Now the 4 will encounter stiff resistance, and they will have to pay in blood for every move. The colony appears to be under attack. I detected 7 4 dropships entering the atmosphere only minutes ago. Trajectory analysis indicates that the ships were heading for the outskirts of the colony. Shortly thereafter, I lost communications with the colony. Something has come to my attention. I will inform you after you teleport. Oh, we're teleporting. Okay. Master Skywalker.
There are too many of them.
Why did you teleport me here? I'm out of ammo. Except for my grenades. For this, rifle. Couch fishing. Okay. Okay. Yay, more ammo. That's what I've been looking for.
That's what we've been waiting for.
So, by the way, the last area was titled Defend This. And it makes me wonder, there is a, I think it was in Halo Reach. Maybe it was in previous Halo games before Reach. What? Maybe it was in previous Halo games before Reach, but there was a multiplayer medal called Reload This, where you kill an enemy player who's reloading. I wonder if that is a reference to Marathon with Defend This, because it was formatted the same way.
Probably. I don't like the flickering light, to be honest.
There's a lot.
Then who was flickering the lights? Nosferatu.
Have you seen where they brought that?
Oh, I don't want to hear about it. I know what you're talking about. I don't want to hear.
It's so stupid. Okay.
They did not need to bring back a joke character from season fucking.
Yeah. Who was literally the punchline of a joke. It's like, okay, cool. I have some bad news. Nosferatu is back in SpongeBob. Durandal has gone rampant, and he is in the angry stage. Uh-oh. This explains how Durandal was able to communicate.
I thought you were saying Nosferatu. It was in the angry stage. He's back, and he's in the angry stage.
Dude, if I was Nosferatu, I'd also be angry.
If you're in the newest season of SpongeBob.
Yeah. Apparently SpongeBob season 17 has started recently, and it does not look good. Of course. Theoretically, the Marathon computer net is not big enough to sustain rampant growth for very long. This means that as Durandal grows into the computer net, he will begin to affect all aspects of the ship, resulting in unpredictable failures of otherwise benign computer systems. I have teleported you here to make sure that Durandal cannot gain access to a vital section of the ship. There are a series of control switches that you will need to activate to block his access. This is where you are now. Okay, you can do it. Okay, so this looks like a bunch of corridors. First of the 3 switches, gonna be kind of up and to the right a little bit. Second switch, bottom left, and left, last switch. Be warned that the aliens have already entered this area. Okay.
No.
So we gotta... If I go back this way... No. If I go back this way... Oops. The switch... should be... Oh, yeah, that's the switch I already activated. Okay. That's what that was. Let's see. Should probably go This way. Door broke. The door machine is broken. Let's go. Let's go. What is that? Oh. Just random stairs. Okay. Yeah. Ammo. Thank you.
Going up. Let's go.
Oh god. Oh god.
Next save point, just heads up, we're getting close to 1 hour.
Yeah. By the way, this is a save point. Should we end
Oh,
it
okay.
here?
If you'd like. I didn't realize it'd be that soon when I said that. I thought that was a healing. I thought that was a healing panel. I'm sorry.
Let's explore a little bit more, just a little bit. Maybe clear some aliens out, heal right here, and then we'll save there. I really like John Marathon. He kills aliens and doesn't afraid of anything. See what this message is. Security breached. The Christ Soul Orbiters, or Cargo and Resource and System Transporters, were huge ships shaped like a hollow potato and designed to be able to move huge amounts of material between Earth and Mars with low cost and theoretically low maintenance. The system was simple. The Christ was put into orbit around Sol on the plane of the ecliptic. Built with a powerful solar sail, the Christ could change its orbit easily to pass by the Earth or Mars. On a flyby, materials could be loaded or offloaded. The energy used to accelerate or decelerate the materials would be supplied by the solar sail. Loading was accomplished with a giant tether and reel system, which would swing the material into orbit behind the Christ, and then reel it in slowly. Offloading was accomplished with a powerful ion beam, which would pound the offloading material with a steady stream of ion particles. The design of the Christ was innovative and useful, but it was not low maintenance. Of the 5 Christs that were built, 4 lasted around 100 years, and the other one only 73 before they needed to be brought back to Earth and refitted. Each refitting took about 15 years and completely occupied the Earth space shipbuilding facility for that time. Jeez. Oops. I was about to say 100 years is actually pretty good for a ship, but then it was, but if it takes that long and that many resources.
You said ecliptic or whatever, my first thought was like an elliptical machine.
Yeah. The result was that no more than 5 Christs could be kept in service at any time. No Christ was ever built after 2310. The Christ failures devastated Mars. As the first 5 Christs were built, Mars' colony grew quickly, confident that the growth would continue, but when the source of Mars's resources failed, the colony found that it had overgrown its supportable size, and extreme poverty struck most of the population. Yikes. Each time that a Christ broke down, the result was famine on Mars. The conversion of Deimos into the Marathon began. Whoa. That's crazy. You know what Deimos is, right?
It sounds familiar, but I don't remember, no.
That's one of Mars's moons.
Oh, shit.
The Marathon is...
So this spaceship is a moon.
Yeah.
That's no moon!
They turned the moon of Mars, Deimos, into a spaceship. That is so dude, this world building's crazy.
So they just strapped a bunch of thrusters in it and carved out a hole.
Yeah,
like
I guess.
A section of it for the crew to, like, stay.
That would explain why the ship is so big. Now, Deimos, by the way, Deimos, as from my understanding, is not big enough to be to where like the tidal forces of gravity like shape it into a sphere, so Deimos looks like just an asteroid and not like a spherical moon or planet, but still pretty big. The conversion of Deimos into the Marathon began when the Mars colony was at the height of its power. By the time it was completed, 64 years later, the decline of Mars was well advanced. During that time, the Martian population had seen its standard of living drop by 80%. On top of oppressive poverty, Martians saw one of their moons being converted into a colony ship in an expensive and risky colony venture, which was predominantly funded by a ruling foreign power. The argument to make the Marathon into a Christ became more and more popular, but the UESC never seriously considered this an option. The farther that Mars sank into the depths of poverty, the more that the Marathon became a symbol for the oppression of the Martian people. The declining Martian world. After the Marathon left Mars, the UESC's attentions focused primarily on technological development and the upkeep of the Christs. Mars was left to decay. Population continued to increase as attempts at mandating abortion or sterilization always started revolt. Dude, that is some of the that is the sickest world building so far. That was so awesome. Okay, is this... We got a... This is near where one of the switches are. I think over here? Let's grab that ammo. Oh gosh, hold on. I went not the direction I wanted to go. I'm gonna use the map. I think. Here we go. Oops. No, that's a healing station. Wait a minute. Where was the... Wait, is that a door? No, it's window. Let me go back to that terminal and see where the... Okay, got that one. Oh, it's that one. Okay.
Alright.
We already got the second switch. I'm gonna do, or the first switch. I'm gonna go activate the second switch and then we'll save.
Okay.
Window. Okay. We'll save and quit. This is the optimal way to navigate in a boomer shooter. Oh, I picked up ammo. Okay, let's go get the save. Let's go.
It's actually really cool to have this.
Yeah. There we go, saved. Okay. There we go, that's Marathon. Oh, episode 2 of Marathon. Thanks for watching. I did not know.
The map. Like being able to navigate on the map. That's something that's really cool and would be very helpful in a lot of games like this.
Yeah, for real. You just have to be careful not to run into enemies that you're not running into enemies, but
yeah.
Although you might be able to see them on the motion tracker. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention if the motion tracker was obscured, but probably not.
Maybe.
Anyway, that was cool. I did not know Marathon was one of the moons of Mars, but turned into
an incredible lore job.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. We won't draw out this this outro any longer than it needs to be. So take care, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Peace out.
Later.